Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the manager. Am I too loud, Meredith? I'm the manager of the Swindon Swoodilypoopers, and we are back. I have had a baby. I am no longer on paternity leave. This is it's not live, but it's as close as we've been to live in a long, long time. So I'm so glad to be back and playing FIFA, doing what the Lord intended me to do, not take care of children, but play video games as a semi-professional, really bad FIFA player. I need to talk today about some updates. We've moved forward in time a little. We've just ended the January transfer window, which was an unmitigated disaster for the Swoodilypoopers. On the heels, it must be said, of many unmitigated disasters. I've been reading your comments, and including people screaming, John, we don't want gingers, we want results. I've also heard the supporters chanting that at Swoodilypooper games. We don't need gingers, we need points. And also a lot of people telling me that I can't repeat the past, and indeed that I have become Gatsby-ish in my incessant desire to recreate the glorious past of the FIFA 11 Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers. Yeah, no, I just disagree. You can't repeat the past. Why? Of course you can. I will take these 36-year-old former Swoodilypoopers to glory. I refuse to be bowed by the whims of the Swoodilypooper supporters. I am the greatest manager in the history of Swindon Town, except maybe Paolo Di Canio. And I am not. No. I will repeat the past. I will take them all the way to the top of the Premier League, just like I did. Anyway, in the January transfer window, I went all in trying to get S. Holden Goldfield, who you'll remember was a FIFA 11 hero, and I didn't get him, and we lost a bunch of players because I had to sell them to try to pay for S. Holden Goldfield. And some of the guys who were on loan ended up sort of going, John Green, ended up going home. So our squad has been weakened significantly. On the upside, we have a guy named L. Cox who came back from being on loan. So that's something. But that's about the only bright spot, and he's only a 60 on skill level. So, to be totally honest with you, there's no question that the team got significantly worse during the January transfer window that has just ended. And I don't understand why I couldn't. I was willing to pay so much money for S. Holden Goldfield. I think at one point I was up to $5 million, which is way more than he's worth. And he was like, I don't want to play for a team of your caliber. And I was like, do you not remember that I took you to Premier League glory? We won the Premier League. We were the best team in all of England and Wales, since now apparently they play in the Premier League. And you don't, and you ungrateful little schmook. Oh God. God, Wesley Crusher Fotheringham saving us again. So this is, by the way, if I didn't say this already, this is the FA Cup. It's a competition where you win or go home. Traditionally, the Swoodilypoopers win the FA Cup, and I don't just mean like this game. I mean we win the entire cup. We get to hoist the trophy. There's the red and white confetti falls, and the people of Swindon rejoice. But we'll see how it goes this year. So, it was a very unsuccessful transfer window, and will I admit that I made a mistake by only courting former Swoodilypoopers? No, because I am absolutely trying to recreate the past, because the past was perfect. The past was glorious. We won the Premier League in the past. Like, why wouldn't I try to recreate that? So, yeah, I guess I can't really apologize in good faith to the supporters. All I can say is trust my leadership. Oh, God. Schmoop. Oh, Meredith, remember that time I said trust my leadership and then I gave up a goal? Like, literally 1 second after saying trust my leadership, I gave up a goal in the last minute of the first half. All I can say is trust my leadership, and, we're going to make it to the end of this season. And we're gonna arrive in glory in the Barclays Premier League, and all of the haters will just shut their mouths, including, for the record, bald John Green. But more on that in the second half. the greatest betrayal of all. This has just been a very frustrating soccer match. I need to score a goal. I also don't really remember how to play FIFA because I've been, I haven't played in 2 months. So I apologize to my friends and family for the poor play. I will apologize for playing poorly, of course, but I'm not going to apologize for my strategy of repeating the past because, that is the American story. We are borne back ceaselessly into the past like boats. All right. So Ball John Green had a very interesting January transfer window. You may remember, those of you who are not longtime Swoodilypooper supporters, let me bring you up to date. It used to be that oh! It's in the net! Yes! Oh, he's a 19th century poet from England, and he's also the greatest goal scorer in this history of this game. By which I mean this particular match. Oh, what a finisher. Oh, William Wordsworth. If only I had some Wordsworth poetry memorized, but I don't because he doesn't score very often. Oh, all right, we're back in the game, guys. So Ball John Green and other John Green were the two forwards of the original Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers, and they were married to each other. In fact, one of them had been named John Bennett, but then he changed his name, when he got married, as you sometimes do. Oh, 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 oh! Oh! And John Green and John Green were a lethal strike partnership. We had many wonderful songs about their work together. And, of course, they were an inspiring love story as well. It's everything that you could want in sports. A beautiful love story between two great competitors and an amazing partnership on the pitch. Then, Ball John Green unexpectedly left Swindon Town at the beginning of this season to go play for FC Barcelona, probably arguably the greatest club in the world. Certainly of a higher quality than Swindon. We play in the second professional league in England. Barcelona. Schmugerfuck! Barcelona play in La Liga. All right, we got to go all out. We got to get a goal. How is this happening? Well, our defense was weakened significantly by a bunch of the people we had on loan leaving. And then instead of trying to replace them, I went in a different direction of trying to get S. Holden Goldfield. So that's probably part of the problem. That was a foul. I was dissuaded from the ball in an illegal fashion. The Ball John Green came back to me the very beginning of the January transfer window after spending 6 months in Barcelona. And he said, I'm not very happy. And I said, why aren't you happy? And he said, well, we're playing great and it's a lot of fun and whatever. We're probably going to win the Champions League. And that's cool in a way, but what I really love to do is I love to help teams that need help. And I love to play with guys who have a ton of heart. And that's what I had in Swindon back in the day. It has to be, and it is, John Green! Yes! Oh. He's big, he's tough, he has a brilliant puff. Other John Green. So, Ball John Green said to me, I have decided to leave Barcelona, and I was like, oh, thank God, we've missed you terribly. And he said, but I'm not going to Swindon. And I was like, what in the actual F are you talking about? Except I did not use the letter F. And he said, he was like, he basically said that the supporters are right, that you can't recreate the past, that it's, that the way the team is run is not really anymore about heart. It's about these sort of weird eccentricities of the manager to try to acquire gingers just for the sake of gingers and to try to have old Swoodilypoopers just because they're old Swoodilypoopers, and not enough attention is paid to actually building the quality of the team, or a club with tons of heart. And it was a tough conversation. I respect Ball John Green, but I think he's, obviously couldn't be more wrong about that. Oh golly, jeez. Oh, Wordsworth almost with 2 goals in one game. I tried my best to get him to join Swindon Town. I said, we can pay you $30,000 a week. It's not Barcelona money, but it's a lot. And then he signed a $6,000 a week contract with AFC Wimbledon in League Two, the bottom professional league. Oh, we win the game in the last possible second. Oh, wow. Are the Swoodilypoopers back? Perhaps they are. He's big, he's tough, he has a brilliant puff. He's other John Green, he's other John Green. Oh, that was good stuff. Oh, that's just FA Cup magic, Meredith. That's what it is. Oh, the magic of the FA Cup. Yeah, he signed with AFC Wimbledon in League Two. So in the next video, tomorrow's video or whatever, we'll talk a little bit about that and what it means for Swindon and what it means for the marriage between Ball John Green and other John Green, because I, of course, immediately went to other John Green and said, your husband has betrayed the Swoodilypoopers. And other John Green said that he didn't think it was so simple. This is really the first time that the John Greens have had a fight. But in great news, the Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers came from behind twice and emerged victorious. It was a splendid performance in our first game back. Thank you for watching. Best wishes. Squad in shame.